What's up YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to go over 5 plays in the Raptors playbook. Also, let me know what you think about the video quality on this one. I've been playing around with some of the color settings, and all my other videos were 1080p at 30 frames per second, but this one is 720p at 60 frames per second. So let me know if this is better or worse, or did you even notice the difference. I did order a new Elgato so I can put out videos at 1080p 60 frames per second, so that should be coming in next week or so. So with that being said, let's get into it. The first play is the fist double drag 6. You can call this for anybody that has pick and roll ball handler priority. And if you don't know what play priorities are, I'll leave a link to a video in the description. It's from 2K19, but it's exactly the same this year. So right here, I call it for Siakam, and he's going to start with the ball on the wing. Then he's going to dribble through 2 screens, and from there you could attack the rim for some dunks. So this play is pretty simple, but it's still pretty effective, and I practice it with both Lowry and Siakam, and I don't really know who it's better for. Like, I like it for Siakam because he's more athletic and he's a better finisher than Lowry, but his ball handle is only at like a 69, so you really can't do a lot of dribble moves, and he's pretty slow with the ball. As with Lowry, he has way higher ball handling, so you could do more moves. You can like stop and start, and you're able to get your defenders stuck on those screens more effectively if you're like good with the dribble moves. And I also found it easier to like stop on a dime and shoot a 3 off those 2 screens with Lowry as well. But if you use this in a real game, you won't get as many dunks as you're seeing in practice mode. So be on the lookout for Ibaka because he'll roll to the rim, and Anunoby, he'll fade out to the 3-point line. Also, just look for your other teammates as well, because sometimes like somebody else will help. And if the defense switches on this play, then you can just take advantage of the mismatches that causes. The next play is the fist double drag 7. You can call this for anybody that has pick and roll ball handler priority, and even though it's a pick and roll play, you can use it to get some 3-point shots. So right here, I call it for Lowry, but Van Vliet is going to be the one to score on this play a lot. So Lowry's going to start the ball on the wing, and Van Vliet is going to be in the corner. Then he's going to get a screen from both Siakam and Ibaka, come up to the top of the key and get open for a 3. And if he's not open, give the ball back to Lowry, and the play goes into a pick and roll with Ibaka. And from there, you could drive all the way, pull up for like a baseline, fading mid-range, or even a 3-pointer. So this play is pretty good, and it has some pretty good options as well as pretty good spacing, and you could kind of use it as an ISO play too, because when Lowry has the ball on the wing, there's nobody in the paint because Ibaka and Siakam are setting screens, and Van Vliet and Anunoby are on the 3-point line. So while Ibaka and Siakam are going to set those screens, you could take your defender off the dribble and attack the rim for some layups. The next play is the quick fist hammer. You can call this for anybody that has 3-point priority and is designed to get you a 3 in the corner. So right here, I call it for Lowry, and Van Vliet is going to start with the ball on the wing. Then he will get a screen from Ibaka and attack the rim. And as he's attacking, Siakam sets the screen for Lowry, and Lowry slides into the corner to get open for a 3. So I really like this play because it leads to a corner 3. Corner 3s are always good, and it's also one of those plays that can catch people off guard because as you're driving, they're going to be so focused on stopping the drive, and they're not really going to be paying attention to what's going on the other side of the court, so you can really catch people by surprise. The next play is the quick 21 elevator. You can call this for anybody that has 3-point priority and is designed to get you a 3 on the wing. So right here, I call it for Lowry, and he's going to start with the ball on the wing and then pass it off to Van Vliet. Then Ibaka will set a screen for Van Vliet, and when you come off that screen, Lowry will run in between Siakam and Anunoby. Then they'll close like an elevator, and he'll come up to the left wing and get open for a 3. So this play is pretty good, and Lowry also does have a hot zone on the left wing. He doesn't have the hot zone hunter badge, but shooting from your hot zones is always good. And even though he's supposed to run like in between the screens like an elevator, a lot of the times he'll just like go around them, but you'll still get open a lot using this play. And the last play is the quick 3 rip 5 out. You can call this for anybody that has 3-point priority, and you'll get a 3-point opportunity that turns into a pick and roll. So right here, I call it for Siakam, and he's going to start in a corner, and Lowry is going to have the ball on the wing. Then Ibaka will set a screen for Siakam and come up to the left wing, and if he's open for the 3, then take it. And if he's not open, just hold the ball and Ibaka will screen you again. And sometimes he'll roll and sometimes he'll fade. I think it depends on what his defender does. So if his defender sags off into the paint, he'll fade. But if he plays up and guards the ball handler, then he'll roll to the rim. So you could pass it to him on a roll or the fade, whichever one he does. Or you could try to take it all the way to the rim with Siakam. Or if you can't get all the way to the rim, you could pull up for some mid-ranges along the baseline. So those are the plays. This playbook is pretty good, but I felt like it was better last year because I remember making 2 parts because they had so many plays. But despite that, like I said, this playbook is still pretty good. So I hope the video helped you. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more content.